The first step to me rebuilding myself and finding peace was restoring myself. So restoration of a person or thing by himself, herself, or itself to a former state or condition, especially after damage or destruction. I'm not going to go into details as to why I needed to restore / find myself again. Just know I did. So while restoring myself, I took it slow. I didn't try to force myself back into routine. However, I did gradually get back into the routine. For instance, with YouTube, I took a break and I didn't try to just jump back on YouTube. I got back on when I found myself and found my peace again. So basically what I'm trying to say here is the key to restoring yourself is to take it day by day. Take it slow. Don't try to force yourself back into things, because once you lose yourself, it's very easy to lose yourself, but it's very hard to find yourself. So don't try to force yourself back into anything, because that right there is going to put you in a slump, and you might already be in a slump, but trying to force yourself back into what you used to do before whatever happened, whether it be a breakup, whether it be losing a loved one, whether it be, I don't know, failing school, whatever has you super sad, trying to force yourself back into routine after that won't really help you, because it's gonna make you even sadder, because you're gonna realize I'm not really in the state to do that. So what I'm trying to say here is, don't try to force yourself to do the things you used to do before you were put in this slump. Just take things slow, take things day by day, and gradually you will see yourself finding your peace and being yourself again. But just don't try to force it, because it really does take time after you lose yourself. So yeah.
So you couldn't walk with us, but you can do your beauty regimen. It's cold out there.
The next thing I did to find peace was basically surrounding myself with positive influences. You need people with good energy around you. If you have people with negative energy who always drain you, you're not going to get that far. So in the next few clips, you'll see I talk to the same people every day. And that's because they have good energy. And they push me to become a better person without even trying. Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people, but I don't have a lot of friends. And learning that helped me cut out certain negative energy that came from people who didn't even want what was best for me. So yeah, these people right here and 2 other people that I don't take videos with for real are some of the most genuine people I've met in my 14 years. And honestly, I really would not trade them for the world. Honestly, when rebuilding myself, I knew that I needed to cut out certain people, because the people you hang around, you start acting like them, and I knew that certain people would not push me to be where I needed to be. And cutting people off definitely does hurt me, it does affect me, but honestly, I had to do it, because if I didn't cut out certain negative aspects and certain negative people, I wouldn't have been able to progress any further.
Well, come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
Hi guys, we are in diaries. Vanessa. I see how she turns, so I just know she was in the video. What? Yes, say something to my vlog.
Oh, you're vlogging?
Yes.
Hello.
Okay, come on, let's give them some more energy. Yes.
Hey everybody. What are we talking about? We're in geometry today. Math. Hold on. Pizza circles.
Yeah.
Circles. Don't look too hard.
Because she cheated. Anyway. The last and longest segment of this video is going to be prioritizing myself. It means crushing the beliefs that are keeping you indebted to others' priorities and prioritizing your own dreams and ambitions instead. Okay, so prioritizing myself. This is a combination of the other 2 segments and other stuff. For the other 2 segments, I had a whole script or whatever of things I want to say. For this one, I really just want to talk up the dome. So prioritizing myself. Honestly, with prioritizing myself, I really just put myself first. I don't know, in every single aspect, whether that be in making friends, whether that be in school, whether that be so basically when I prioritize myself, I prioritize my future. So I make sure my work is done before I go out and do anything else. I make sure my hair is done before I go out and do anything else. I just make sure everything that makes me happy is done. And while doing this, I've noticed that like I've honestly been happier. Like literally, like I just got a notification, like my screen time is down 17%. That might not seem like that good of a thing, but honestly that's a very, 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 very good thing for me, because I'm always attached to my phone. And honestly, when I'm attached to my phone, those are some of my most unhappiest times. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an influencer. Of course I'm gonna be on my phone a lot, of course I'm gonna be on technology a lot, but honestly, when I'm disconnected, that's honestly the happiest time for me. When I'm off social media, well, like not all social media, it's really just Instagram. When I'm off Instagram, I'm the happiest. When I'm on Instagram, I kind of get drained. So, I've been spending more time with me and myself and that was so cringy, but honestly, and like I've been spending time with my dog. I've just been living in the moment. I haven't been stressing about certain things that I used to stress about. I've honestly been living my life for me, and while doing that, I've found so much happiness and so much peace, because before I used to live my life for everybody else. I used to be trying to make everybody else happy. But then like when I took some time to self-reflect, I came to the realization that it doesn't matter if anybody else is happy if I'm not happy, honestly. And that might seem like tough or like rude to say, but I have to live with me at the end of the day. I don't have to live with Sarah or Becky. I have to live with Amari. So I need to make sure Amari is good and that Amari is happy. And yeah, that's why I've just been spending a lot of time with myself. I used to try to be around certain groups of people. I used to try to fit in, but honestly, that's where I found myself most unhappy. And people have called me certain things. They called me immature because I cut them out of my life. But honestly, them not understanding that I needed to cut them out of my life to make myself happy is the only immature thing. Honestly, I stopped caring about everybody. Well, I'm not gonna say I stopped caring about everybody else, but I started prioritizing myself. I started making sure I was good first. I started just putting my mental health first. I started making sure I ate. I started making sure I did my homework. I started making sure my outfits were picked out. I started making sure I got enough sleep. I just made sure I was good before I even thought about making sure anybody else was good, because honestly, if I'm not good, I really can't check up on anybody else, because then I'll just be draining energy that I really don't even have. So yeah, honestly, like hanging out like with my dog and spending time outside has honestly that's like one of the best things I've done. Like I literally go out there with her every day after school. She looks forward to it. I look forward to it. It's just like some of the best time ever, because I don't have a care in the world. I'm just playing with my dog and having fun. Yeah, like honestly, when rebuilding yourself, I just would say like find something that makes you happy, because that's my thing. Like, I love this dog so much. Yeah. But y'all, this is like the end of today's visual diary. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to come to next month's visual diary. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.